more clever, yeah. She flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you. Gonna be a down, but I'm gonna be more clever, yeah.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills.
Ka'imi Fairbairn.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Buffalo. We'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And it's caught left side by Taylor.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Down the field, he's got Washington. They get 14 on that hook route. Good for a Jets first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
First and 10.
Great, set.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one complete to Washington. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, Not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal?
That's another Jets first down.
Benson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2. 63 brings up second.
A pistol snap. Back to Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold him to no gain. Brings up second down.
Crowd right.
On second down, here's Herbert. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Bills first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Herbert to throw on second down. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's first and 10.
380.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now, Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Jets 0.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. 3rd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. That's the rookie third-round pick, Jalen Noel. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Xavier Watts on the tackle. It's a gain
Ball
of 9.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Benson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. This one out quickly to Noel. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Jets.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. And he will score! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, it's Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
It's a pickup of 3.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards on the play.
On 1st down, Herbert. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Crowd, set.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down's looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Herbert going to go on fourth down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. On the move left. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Go.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Black, set.
Herbert now on first down. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 19 at the Jets.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set. Set.
To throw is perfect. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Headed left, buying time. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
380. Run. Set. Set.
Now a play fake. Herbert forced to his right. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It's a gain of 34. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Set. Ready.
Henry Stuffed him backwards. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Play action now. It's Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 48.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Set. 380. Set.
Now Herbert. That one caught is Chinray DK. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 11.
Outside, gon' stand inside, show you when I vibe to the beat. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Anybody that I really recognize, ain't surprised.
Set. 380. Set.
Herbert. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. Down to the 10. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Bills. And his second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will get out in front 17-7.
17. Jets 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This one complete to Washington. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Quick throw, taken in. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jets.
A give. Here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Hurts working in the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Handoff, and it's Benson running right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. Here's Hurts. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 21-yard line.
On the ground is Benson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That is caught left side by Taylor. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete contact, but the flats is going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. He works free, right side. And he is going to take it all the way. Electric moments on the return for touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Run! 380. Run!
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Good. Hey, stop.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Andrew Thomas, guilty there.
380. Run! Let's go. Set. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Hey, easy. We'll go.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nolan Smith, as he gets in for sack number 22 on the year. Now just a half shy of the record held by Michael Strahan and J.J. Watt. And he'll back here on return before being forced out of bounds.
Hey, 73, 73. Very set.
To begin this on the ground with Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. This runs out quickly to Noel. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down. Up past the 40-yard line.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taking down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hey, 73, 73.
Now Hurts. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
At the 48-yard line.
No touch, no touch.
On the move, left is Benson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's second down.
Very set. Hey, Silver. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 4.
Very set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run here. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now, on second and long. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And This is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the left side, caught by Knowles. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. So now, a big spot coming here. This to force overtime. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Go Silver. Anyone up?
Now Hurts. That is caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all. So it's a win here for the Bills. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.